what's the name change? What's going on? Well, for those who keep asking me that, for those who keep asking me that, the name change is because I gave my life to God. You know, you can't serve two gods. I no longer associate myself with that gang stuff, none of that. I'm Tony, the name that my mama gave me. And I'm a servant of Jesus Christ. I'm not a servant of the streets no more. I'm not a servant of what I used to do, you know? And some people are like, well, why the change? I'm like, man, when God called, either you gonna answer or you not. I decided to answer. Especially when you weigh when I weigh it out and like, okay, if I don't answer the call to God, what I'm still doing? What am I still serving? The BS that I came home to? The majority of them I didn't even know. The homies that I grew up with, the majority of them either in prison forever or dead. The few that was left, they ain't out there doing nothing. And all the rest of them running around, I don't even know them. And then the way the streets of LA have turned out, if I did want to continue to be a part of the gang activity, I don't know what LA is doing nowadays. The gang banging that they do in LA now, I don't know what that is. The alliances and friendships and the camaraderie that all these different people have with each other, I don't know nothing about that. See, when I was into that gang stuff, the lines was written in the sand. You knew not to cross this line, that line, and that line. Now you don't know what line to cross. You don't know who is who and what is what. You know? Times have changed. Everybody's scared of who gonna tell. Everybody's worried about who gonna do this, who gonna do that now. You know? And I ain't gonna lie, it been a few times, man. When I was going back to LA, I got caught up in, you know, cartoon, the way I banged. And there was stuff going on in the turf that I didn't approve. I'm like, hold up, man, what? Hey, man, we finna do this. We finna what? We finna. And I caught so much flack and blowback and opposition from my own so-called homeboy. No, man, we don't do that. No, we don't do that like, no, we don't do that. I'm like, huh? These dudes don't want to bang. They just want to stand around and wait on a so-called enemy to come through and pop them, and then don't nobody go back and do nothing.